Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatex I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Wednesday morning forecast update. We do have a bit of a warming trend kicking in today. Not too aggressive, just a degree or two above yesterday's highs, and enjoyable weather through Saturday, but we do have that chance of rain returning late this weekend with our next cold front and some additional rain next week. And next week, obviously looking a little bit cooler as well, as we should get back to some normal fall temperatures for much of next week. But for this morning, grab a jacket if you're going out there before 10 a.m. as your temperatures will be in the 40s at sunrise in most areas. We'll probably have a few locations dropping into the 30s as well. Another one of those days. Not a lot happening with our weather pattern. The one little subtle change that will start our warming trend today. We'll actually have a south breeze that returns about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Anytime we get the south wind like that, tends to warm us up just a little bit. So we should be in the mid-70s in most areas. Would be surprised a few locations, especially south of I-20, made a run at 80 degrees here in the upcoming days, but it should be very enjoyable weather, low humidity for us, and a lot of sunshine, as you can see there, with most of us topping out in the mid-70s mid-afternoon, and we should cool off pretty quickly this evening as your lows tonight will return to the 40s and 50s in most locations. So look at your Robinson and Futurecast. You'll see the wind arrows switch around to the south and southeast this afternoon. That's the only thing to see there. We may actually see a few upper-level clouds drift through today, but of course no rain in your Wednesday forecast, and your temperatures tonight will still be on the cool side, as most of us will drop into the 40s, but notice not as many 30s there, as that warming trend that carries through the day will actually kind of translate to the overnight hours as well. Kind of a wide view here. We're jumping to Saturday. Again, I don't expect that there will be much, if any, rain out there on Saturday, but our next cold front, this is the GFS or American model, which has been very consistent in bringing it in pretty early in the day, so we may see some morning rain there across the northern Arklatex. Some of the forecast models still a little bit late with the timing, so we're still not set in stone as far as the timing of this cold front, but the bottom line here is we do have that chance of rain for much of the Arklatex on Sunday. If we see any thunderstorm activity, would expect that will be at a minimum, so it doesn't look like we'll see any severe weather with this system. We'll dry out briefly on Monday. It will stay cloudy and cool Monday with temperatures dropping into the 50s and 60s for highs, and then we'll have a next shot of rain moving in with that disturbance late Monday and into Tuesday. Latest run of the models has kind of pushed that rain a little bit further to the north, so rather than seeing area-wide rain on Tuesday, it looks more likely that we would see rain across the northern Arklatex, but of course we're still talking about something that will play out the middle of next week, so I'm sure there will be some timing adjustments here in the upcoming forecast. But the bottom line are kind of quiet and nice fall weather going away for a few days next week, but my hope is, again, most of that rain will clear out by the time we hit Thanksgiving Day. Look at the rainfall totals. Not too much here, as most locations showing less than about a quarter inch of rain, but we'll probably see some spots that do pick up maybe half an inch or above. Yesterday, the forecast model suggesting maybe we'd see an inch or two of rain, so it just goes to show how things can change one day to the next, and obviously tomorrow we could see those models flip back and maybe put some heavier rain on us. So make sure you're checking back for updates, as we'll get a little better handle on how next week will play out here in the upcoming days. But again, just gorgeous weather through Saturday. No complaints here. Overnight lows will be in the 50s this weekend. Daytime highs in the 70s, and we'll definitely feel that temperature drop behind Sunday's cold front, as we'll start out with highs in the 50s and 60s early next week.